Ariana Grande, the diminutive dynamo whose voice has defined a generation of pop anthems, has long been a beacon of resilience amid the glare of fame. Yet beneath the high notes and sold-out arenas lies a story of quiet reclamation, one where her portrayal of Glinda in the Wicked franchise emerged as an unexpected salve for wounds inflicted by the very industry she adores. In a revealing conversation, Grande unpacked how the role not only reignited her passion for music and touring but also dismantled the emotional barriers built during her meteoric rise. "I feel really grateful and excited about it in a way that feels so different to me," she confessed, her words carrying the weight of hard-won peace. This healing journey, marked by intentional pauses and profound self-reflection, underscores a pivotal chapter in Grande's evolution from child star to empowered artist. The genesis of her struggles traces back to the whirlwind of early fame, a period when Yours Truly and Dangerous Woman catapulted her into stratospheric success. At just 20, Grande was navigating sold-out tours, red carpet scrutiny, and the relentless churn of album cycles, all while mourning personal tragedies like the Manchester Arena bombing in 2017. The emotional toll was immense. Performances became obligations rather than joys, songwriting a pressure cooker of expectations. "I've just been healing my relationship to music and touring over the past couple of years," she reflected, acknowledging the burnout that once made studio sessions feel like battles. Fame's double-edged sword, adoration laced with invasion, left her undoing her system, as she put it, untangling the knots where artistry blurred into performance anxiety. Late nights bled into early mornings, critiques stung deeper than intended, and the thrill of the stage morphed into a haunting echo of loss. It was a trauma compounded by public eyes, where vulnerability was currency but exhaustion a luxury she couldn't afford. Enter Glinda, the bubbly witch of the North from Wicked, whose portrayal in the 2024 film adaptation became Grande's turning point. Stepping into the role, originally brought to life on Broadway by Kristen Chenoweth, required not just vocal prowess but a surrender to whimsy and wonder, qualities Grande had tucked away amid her pop empire's demands. Rehearsals in London's opulent studios, surrounded by emerald greens and glittering props, offered a respite from the contemporary grind. "I think the time away from music helped me reclaim certain pieces of it," she explained, "and put certain feelings that maybe belong to my relationship to fame, or the things that come with being an artist, in a box somewhere else." Glinda's arc, from sheltered ingenue to compassionate leader, mirrored Grande's own, a journey of shedding facades to embrace authentic power. On set, amid choreographed flights and harmonious duets with Cynthia Erivo's Elphaba, Grande rediscovered playfulness. Improvised giggles during takes, the rush of belting popular without a safety net, these moments chipped away at the armor she'd built. This theatrical immersion proved catalytic, bridging the chasm between her acting ambitions and musical roots. Grande, who debuted on Broadway in 13 as a teen, always harbored dreams beyond the mic, but Wicked crystallized them. "So I've just been taking baby steps towards healing my relationship to music and touring, and I think my time with Glinda and with acting really helped me build the strength to be able to do that," she continued, her voice steady with conviction. The role demanded versatility, soaring arias one moment, tender dialogues the next, forcing her to compartmentalize the traumas tied to fame. No longer did a microphone evoke panic. Instead, it summoned Glinda's effervescent confidence. Post-filming, Grande channeled this into her own projects, experimenting with stripped-down sessions where songs flowed from joy rather than obligation. Collaborators noticed the shift, a lighter laugh in the booth, lyrics laced with unforced introspection. "I can just put those things over here and not lose sight of my gifts," she affirmed, a mantra born from hours of character immersion. The fruits of this renewal are evident in her renewed zest for touring, an arena once synonymous with dread. Grande's past jaunts, like the grueling Sweetener World Tour amid personal upheavals, left scars. Vocal strain from overexertion, the isolation of hotel anonymity. But Glinda's magic lingered, infusing rehearsals with theatrical flair, envisioning stages as enchanted forests, crowds as fellow Ozites. "But I can't express how grateful I am," she said, eyes alight. "I think it just held some traumas for me before and I feel those dissipating, and that is such an extraordinarily beautiful thing." This dissipation manifested practically. Mindfulness practices gleaned from method acting, boundaries set with management for restful interludes. Her upcoming tour, teased as a reimagined journey, promises spectacle tempered with soul holographic bubbles evoking Glinda's wand, setlists blending hits with Wicked-inspired covers. Fans sense the authenticity, early previews buzz with reports of Grande lingering post-show, sharing stories rather than rushing off. Grande's path resonates as a blueprint for artists ensnared by success's siren call. She's vocal about therapy's role, crediting sessions that unpacked fame's imposter syndrome, and mentors like Stevie Nicks, whose witchy wisdom echoed Glinda's grace. Personally, her life with Dalton Gomez, estranged since 2023 but amicably co-parenting, has stabilized, allowing space for growth. Romantically, sparks fly with Wicked co-star Ethan Slater, their on-set chemistry blooming into a supportive partnership that celebrates her multifaceted self. Healing isn't linear, she cautioned, but Glinda reminded me that even good witches have off days. It's about waving that wand inward first. Looking forward, Grande envisions a career unbound by binaries, pop princess one day, Broadway maven the next. Albums in gestation pulse with orchestral flourishes, tours with narrative arcs like mini-musicals. Wicked's sequel, Wicked, For Good, looms as another chapter, but it's the internal good she's most grateful for. A reclaimed love for the craft that once saved her, now sustained by her. In Glinda's bubble, Ariana found not escape, but empowerment, a shimmering testament that from trauma's ashes, passion can rise, lighter and more luminous than before.